What we about to do, here goes live footage of Zebec right now. And we also got live footage of the people that said they sold. Oh, paper hands sold the day before the rocket. Open my phone, what do I see? Zebec on fire on the daily. I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him.
I hope you hold it a little strong.
Cause what's Zebec about to do, Bags?
Cause we about to boom soon.
The payroll of the future.
I hope you hold it a little strong.
Cause what's Zebec about to do?
Cause we about to boom soon. The road in limbo, staring out my window.
I got the formula, stacked them Zebec bags. It's that simple.
I got the formula, stacked them bags up and simple, and wait until we explode. I'll meet you at the disco. We just getting started like an intro. 589 and numbers, please call out bingo. We the new heroes. Them trash coins you held went to zero.
Them trash coins, them other channels called went to zero.
Just getting started like an intro. 589 and numbers, please call out bingo. We the new heroes. Them trash.
We got live footage of the futters. We got live footage of the paper hands. Oh, they sold. Sellers get wrecked. Yeah. They're not riding that.
Coins you held went to zero. They didn't fell below. When we held, they called us weirdos. But
What they gonna say though when we blow? What we go? So I said Zebec perfect consolidation. Here we go. Bam! Oh my God! Bullish Teresa. That's for 12 months. 5-year member Bullish Teresa. Guys, did I not call Zebec to the T? Did I not call Zebec to the T? Or did I not call Zebec to the T? I told the world, and everybody here knows it. Zebec was at point, what? It went to 0.007. And I told the world, Zebec would pull all the way back to 0.0025. And bam! I'm going to find that clip today. I'm telling you. Here's what I was showing the world, the bottom of Zebec. I have been documenting my journey on the evolution of money and digital currency for 10 years. 10 years in the game. Issuing 100K challenges. The biggest calls in cryptocurrency. The greatest to ever do it. The Zebec made me do it. World tour started in Vegas in 2025. That is amazing. I cannot. That is amazing, sir. I believe I called that to. You called it again, Bullzilla. The T. Then I tell the world right here. When we drop down, let's review this. Also, guys, we got a lot to talk about. Review it for him, Bullzilla.
But we go, so what the hell do we know?
Price went beast mode.
It's easy like a free throw. We riding these ways up, and you sitting on a beach float.
I told them other channels what to look for. It's sad they didn't get the decode.
You what to look for. It's sad cause you know what we know, but you didn't get the decode. Now my pocket's full like casinos, going long like Marino. To the top, that's where we go.
To the top, that's where the Zebec family goes. Buckle up and please enjoy the show.
This that rocket fuel reload. Buckle up and please enjoy the show. I hope you hold it a little strong. Cause we about to boom soon.
What we're about to do, T. Riley.
I hope you hold it a little.
T. Riley knows what's coming. T. Riley in the building. I hope they're holding Zebec. Cause what we're about to do.
Cause we about to boom soon.
We about to boom soon. Or are we already booming?
I hope you hold it.
T. Riley in the building with the super chat. CKJ and Zebec paves the way. Thank you for the support for the channel, my brother.
though. I got the formula, stack them bags up and simple, and wait until we explode. I'll meet you at the disco. We just getting started like an intro.
Zebec.
589 the numbers, please call out bingo.
Zebec is the payroll of the future. Let me show you guys one thing.
It's into what we think will be about 45 minutes session, so we've got 25 minutes left.
Oh yeah, guys, we got some big news today. I got huge news. I'm telling you, nobody's seen this. Nobody sees it. Most don't see it. Most don't see what CKJ sees, because I've been in crypto 10 years. But here's the thing. Zebec roadmap is a game changer. Payroll of the future. We're going to highlight this clip from Jetpack, where Simon, COO, Zebec Network, addresses community questions. This is a really good one. This is a good one. But this is more amazing. Zebec is rewriting the rules of traditional finance. Zebec is rewriting the rules of traditional finance. Why wait for payday? Get paid in real time. Why wait 2 weeks? The fudders wait 2 weeks. They don't want to get paid sooner. For the money you earn today, the future of payroll is now. Payroll in real time. Did somebody say they sold? Did somebody say they sold? I can swear I seen an account that said, man, I sold. I can't ride this. I'm telling you, you sold at the wrong time. Because the next day, and what do we see? 3 threes. 3, 3, 3. Pumping 38%. Right now, Zebec Network. Right now, as we speak, live update. Zebec is pumping 38% on the daily. We just told the world the bottom was at 2.5. And even Bradley C said he FOMO'd at 2.5, 2.4, 2.3. And the next day, what do we got? 0.0034.
We the new heroes, them trash coins you held when
Zebec.
Organ on my necklace, doing big like in Texas, rims spinning round, reckless money coming in seconds. I'm on a yacht or on an island, I got shades on my eyelids. I went ghost, I told pilot, twisted up, no I'm smiling. I got tails as my pilot, we got treasure, we got lions, we got jewels, we got diamonds. Lucy in the sky, sky and fat bags, I need a diet. I'm with the army, wouldn't try it. Plus this island, you can't find it in them tropical skylands. Vibing, plus my bags fully ripen. All the FUD had to fight it. Now they all left in silence. Shh, you can hear them.
I told the world that Zebec is the payroll of the future. Let me pull up the chat real quick. I'd like to welcome everybody to the #1 crypto show on the planet. I am Bullzilla. This is T. Riley. T. Riley is in the building. Good morning, T. Riley. How are you doing today, sir? Oh, Bullish Chris Warren. Bam. Tell him, Bullish Chris. Bullish Chris OG in the building. Tell him, 10 years, amazing. Every call on spot.
I'ma be ghost. See you later.
Bullish Chris Warren is in the building.
Spaceship racer, big bags like a banker. Island sands, beach blazer, all white. Yacht like a ghost. Cruising down the coast. I'ma be.
It's a Beck retirement.
Air full of smoke like you just seen a ghost.
Cruise on a boat in a whole nother coast.
Cruise on a boat in a whole nother coast. Doing our most, got you willing to go.
This takes Chris Warren back.
While you was chilling, my bag hit the feeling.
While them fudders were selling, our Zebec bag hit the ceiling.
Now I'm feeling like I'm self-made in the shade.
Got my shades on, now we're blocking the hate.
Got my shades on, now I'm blocking the hate. Lady eating bags, we gon' be straight. Disappearing to a whole nother place.
Got a Ferrari to race.
Got a Ferrari to race.
And what do you got in the safe?
All my jewelry in a safe.
And where we about to party?
At the party up in space.
And what's your favorite hobby?
Smoking bud, never listen to bud.
Never listen to FUD. Yeah.
At the party up in space. Smoking bud, never listen to bud. Tells me never sell until it went up. 6 figures ain't a
6 figures ain't enough for Bullish Chris Warren. Or Riley T. He's feeling $1 million and up.
Feeling enough, 7, I'm feeling $1 million and up. This gonna be life changing. Never felt so amazing.
I'm a big ghost.
And on the flip side, let's get serious. This article just came out today, and you're not going to see this nowhere else. I uncovered this. And even the likes didn't even get many likes because people don't understand the partnerships. They don't understand the utility. Matter of fact, it's the fudders that wouldn't understand this article. They don't understand what's being developed and built behind the scenes. Worldpay, July 8th. Bam, yesterday, Worldpay releases a new article. And we've been deep down the rabbit hole on Worldpay. Worldpay, one's on Zebec. Worldpay, interviewed by Jeremy Lewis Circle. Worldpay, Zebec. Worldpay, powering the software platforms of tomorrow. And this is the breaking news from Worldpay. Worldpay expands payments across the globe. And I'm telling you guys, this is the setup for Zebec. I told the world, I'm telling you, the demand for financial services is growing fast. 90% of small and medium-sized businesses are indicating access to financial products and services within their software platform is critical. According to Worldpay, to meet this demand, Worldpay is expanding its platforms to where the United Kingdom. Because you guys know we're speaking at the House of the Lords in a couple days. And also Canada. But the UK, United Kingdom, the House of the Lords. And of course, what do we got down here? We got our guy in here. We got our guy from Zebec in here. Where's he at? I'll show you. We'll get to it. This offering empowers software providers secure, scalable payment experiences directly within their platforms with global scale, deep payments expertise, and personalized relationship management. Worldpay has helped thousands of providers deliver great experience and accelerate their growth. Are you ready to accelerate? As business software tools converge into unified experiences, that means interoperability, we're investing in payments to help providers become everything platform for their users, said Matt Downs, head of Worldpay. We are committed to serving our current software platform new clients. Worldpay platform is making complex financial services easier for developers to create native software experience. Wait till y'all see this name jump out. Y'all gonna be like, oh, CKJ was right. Because we're able to customize payment experience software value for our clients. Where's that big name at? Come on, I just read this whole article. Worldpay platform provides fully managed software, simplified compliance, and allows providers to focus on their core services. Worldpay platform offers one single point of integration for credit and debit cards, direct debit, debit wallet management, more payment methods, setting it apart from many UK providers, because we're going to change the game in the UK. Payment and engine growth, said Alice Morris, GM International Worldpay. I just read this article already with the Worldpay. I'm going to have to go back to the original article, I guess. Let me go back to the original article. Oh, T. Riley in the building with another super chat. I'm going to swing that Worldpay article full circle for you momentarily. Because I'm telling you, Nabil, who's also interviewed by Zebec, is also in that article. Nabil, which we covered from Worldpay earlier on our Worldpay research. But CKJ and Zebec, much love. Thank you big time for the super chat, T. Riley. I do appreciate it. Helps the channel in a big way. Elron. Oh, T. Riley is an OG, no doubt about it. Guys, for those that don't know, I also issued the Elron Gold Challenge, which was the Kona 2021 ERD Challenge. I told everybody buy 100K ERD, and that's going to pay for your trip to Hawaii. Can I actually respond to this? Oh, time to reply on super chat has expired. All right, T. Riley, much love, sir. I really appreciate the support for the channel. Guys, I issued the Elron Challenge, ERD Kona 2021 Challenge. It was 100K ERD for $100. Just like I issued the 100K Zebec Challenge for $78. Then I issued the 100K Matic challenge for $100, which that went to $280,000. I issued the 100K Harmony challenge, which went to 35 cents per harmony. We had 200K Harmony, that was $70,000. So we turned $200 into $70,000 on Harmony. We turned $100 into $280,000 on Matic, and then we turned $100 in ERD into $4,000. And then I said sell $2,000 on ERD, because then they rebranded to Elron. This is when it was called ERD, and then they rebranded to Elron Gold. But anyway, it went to $4,000. I said sell 2,000, keep 2,000, sell 2,000 for your trip to Hawaii. Bam! Bam!
See you later, spaceship race.
And T. Riley knows I issued the Elron challenge, the Matic challenge, the Harmony challenge, the One challenge, the Seller challenge, CELR, because I issued the Harmony One Seller challenge at the same time. It rocketed 20,000 per 100K. We had 200K, that's 40,000. Between Harmony and Seller, that's $110,000 just for 2 calls. 200K challenges. Just to name a few. And now Zebec. CKJ is crushing the crypto game. Tell him, T. Riley.
Like in Texas, rim spinning round, reckless money.
All right, I'm going to get more serious now. I'm going to get more serious. I promise. Y'all see Brad Garlinghouse this morning on speaking at the Senate? I didn't see him speaking, but that was the title of it. But I did tune in. Maybe I missed him speak. But it was a Senate hearing this morning. I did see Stuart Audley in the background, but I guess maybe I tuned in after Brad Garlinghouse spoke. T. Riley knows. I've been issuing 100K challenges since 2017. Darnell Bond. Tell him Darnell Bond's a 5-year member. I do want to get serious in this Worldpay article, though. I thought this was so funny when I seen this in our Telegram group this morning. Shout out to Android Zebec Master who dropped this. Sellers. This is the sellers. This is the guy that I seen the other day say he's selling his Zebec. It says he can't handle this ride. It's too volatile for him. So he sold like 1 day before the rocket. And that's what happens when you sell. You get wrecked. You get wrecked. And I guarantee the seller FOMO'd back in. He FOMO'd back in. But guess what? Now you got less. You got less because you sold. You FOMO'd. That was like stuff I did in 2018. Why small? Okay, because I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. Oh, okay, 3 hours ago, this is 3 hours ago, I said open my phone, what do I see? ZBCN melting portfolios globally. And this is not even an hour, a couple hours ago. Bradley said, I know Bradley's happy. He's like, yeah, because Bradley was one of the first ones to say, man, I'll FOMO right at the bottom again. And I said, way to go, bro. I told everybody 2.5 was the bottom. 0.0025 was the bottom. And you could say 2.3, where some was like a rare glimpse of opportunity. So basically from there, this morning, now we're at 0.003387 and pumping 32%. Well, if some people sold, then, wow. Well, they got wrecked once they FOMO'd back in because they got less. They got less when they FOMO'd back in. Because I used to do that all the time in my first couple of years in crypto. I would sell before I go to sleep, and then I'd wake up and it'd be on fire. And then I'd FOMO back in and get way less. And then I'd be upset because I got less, so then I'd have to rebuy more to just put my bag back to where it was. And it probably always cost me like an extra 50 bucks or 100 bucks or whatever. But I was like, damn, I sold right before I went to sleep. Trying to think I'm going to wake up and it's going to be a better price. And it's on fire. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean also right here. I'm going to show you what I mean momentarily. Everybody smash that like, comment, and subscribe. We go live every single day at 1. I did tell you guys in the Telegram we'll be live in 10 minutes. Join our Telegram. It's the best way to stay up to date with what is going on. Here it is. Here it is. I said, boom, we have liftoff. So on the daily this morning, Zebec is pumping 37%. And that's at 35.0035. I think we're higher than that already. I'm telling you, Zebec is moving this morning. It's moving. I'll let you know if it's FOMO time or not. Okay, now we're at 0.034, pumping 40%. Interesting. So on the daily, pumping 37%, pumping 40% on the daily now. On the 3-month, ZBCN is up 287% in 3 months. Talk about Bullzilla calling the gain train. The gain train. 0.0035, 287% on the 3-month. The person that said they sold, man, they should have just bought more at that time. You should have bought more. Anyway, on the 6-month, it's at 240. And I'm not talking about somebody in the stream here that sold, whatever. This is like some floaters out there on Twitter world that was like, oh my God, I'm selling. ZBCN is over. It's over for ZBCN. And I'm like, what? The next day we're like pumping. Are you kidding me? The next day we're pumping 40%. So that means they're not riding. They got off. They got off early. And that's what happens. They just gave up on life, gave up on crypto retirement. Bam, on the 6-month, we're up 242%. 6 months, 242%. So I said we have liftoff, 37% daily, 287%, 3 months, 242%, 6 months right there. So good Lord. And I'll come back to this. Xpmarket has loot boxes, super bullish on Xpmarket. Xpmarket loot boxes, new season. I'll come back to that. I already covered that. Let's cover this. ZBCN roadmap is a game changer. Shout out to Jetpack. He's in our Telegram. Simon, COO, Zebec Network, addresses community questions. Okay, let's address some of those.
It's into what we think will be about a 45-minute session. So we've got 25 minutes left. I think that's probably good time now to jump into some of the community Q&A stuff. I know we put some messages out there to try and kind of curate a list of questions. I see JJ has presented me with those questions, which is great.
So JJ has gone out and spoken with a few members of the community, has organized some of the priority questions that they'd like the team to address, and that is exactly what we're going to do now in the end of the spaces.
Awesome. Okay, so let's go through them in order. I've got a few here. Haven't read.
Let's go through them in order, sir.
These yet, so I'm going to familiarize myself now. Okay, right. What can you tell us? This is to Simon. Or give us to confirm partnerships with CotaPay, JPM.
Oh man, I can answer this one for you. Y'all seen CotaPay join ZBCN? Y'all seen the other partnership join ZBCN, which all ties to the House of the Lords, because we're about to take over the UK. This is bigger than most know.
Bank of America. These are.
Oh, Bank of America. Uh-oh. No wonder they're Echo and Ripple partnership, or Ripple. ZBCN is duplicating the success of Ripple because it's pulling in big partnerships.
Well, really exciting names as well, Simon. So like.
Oh, hold up. RLUSD integrated on ZBCN Silver. Hold up.
How are those things going at the moment?
So these companies have all been partners of ZBCN and PGP multiple years now.
That's what I'm saying. Multiple years. As you see, we're uncovering daily. We're going so deep down the rabbit hole. You guys see and uncovered the Worldpay relationship. And now we got Worldpay news today. And I'm telling you, I read that article earlier. Not Bell's name was in there. We're finding that.
And they are core to the processing of payroll for our enterprise clients, of course, alongside Circle for on and off-ramp functionality. So this is not new news. These are companies that we've been working with.
It's new to newbies.
For years now.
They don't do their research.
And we plan to continue to work with and expand our relationship going forward.
Yes, expansion. The proof is in the partnerships. Tell them more, Simon.
Love it. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, another one for you, Simon. Does ZBCN intend on opening the door to other stable coins, such as FIUSD, RLUSD, JPMD, etc.? Where are we at with that? Because no doubt about it, right? The stablecoin narrative is one that has really kind of like pushed on now. Like it seems to really be kind of setting a light. Like what's ZBCN's kind of like stance on it?
Well, you need to remember that ZBCN.
Are you ready for this, Mr. Zam?
Is the original provider of stablecoin payroll. So.
Oh, ZBCN is the original provider of stablecoin payroll?
All of this great regulatory progress on stablecoins in the U.S. is extremely bullish for us and what we're building. Circle is an early investor in ZBCN, and
give it to them. That Circle partnership, Bullets and Trains, sums it all up. If you got a circle in there, Jeremy Allure, I'm telling you, if there's a Zebec hater or fudder, they definitely don't know Jeremy Allure. They definitely don't know Circle, and they're definitely not familiar with USDC. They're not familiar with Coinbase Ventures, and they definitely didn't do their research on Zebec.
And a longtime partner, as I mentioned in our last spaces, USDC is core to all of our stablecoin payroll. So all of this great regulatory progress on stablecoins in the US is extremely bullish for us and what we're building. Circle is an early investor in Zebec and a longtime partner, as I mentioned in our last spaces. USDC is core to all of our products.
Now here's the thing, guys. If y'all been in crypto as long as I have, I remember when USDC was born. And at the time, USDT was the biggest one. It was BNB. No, what was it? It was a BNB USD. What was it? BNB? What the hell did they call the BNB dollar? It was BNB. There was a Binance dollar that was pretty popular back in the day. But then always USDT Tether was pretty popular. And then all of a sudden they launched USDC. And I said, uh-oh, them stable coins is in trouble. As a matter of fact, you see what they did to Daquan. Anybody that steps in USDC way, I'm telling you, it's going to be lights out.
It's core to our ecosystem. It's core to our...
I hate to say that, but you know,
our payroll. And we're not going to be giving up on USDC. It is always going to be there.
USDC, I think it's one of the largest stable coins now.
That being said, there are other stable coins that are coming into the market now.
Uh-oh. So don't tell me we're going to talk about RLUSD.
Which we are evaluating, potentially working with. In fact, the RLUSD, so the Ripple stablecoin, we've actually integrated it on our silver card.
RLUSD integrated in the silver card with Zebec, RLUSD. So clear, and here's the thing, guys. I've been echoing this since way back in the day. Ask Crypto Mark, he'll tell you. Guys, back in the day, there was so much FUD around the Coinbase Ripple relationship, especially when Coinbase delisted XRP. And I said they're not delisting it because they wanted to. It's kind of like, I mean, they could have held firm, though. They could have held firm, like Uphold held firm. But at the same time, I always tied Ripple and Coinbase together. So now that you got Coinbase, which is also an investor in Zebec, and now you can tie Ripple and, of course, Circle and Coinbase together as far as they've always been backed by Andreessen Horowitz, which is A16Z. Well, I've always been able to tie Ripple and Coinbase together. So now if you got Coinbase back in Zebec, and now you got Zebec talking about RLUSD, and now we'll go to my video a couple days ago where I found Ripple, Circle, Stellar, and Worldpay. Which you guys, we've been like on a whole theme theory here.
And of course, we've been in talks with Ripple for the past few months on a product launch, which we're working on with them as well. And
good God, that's bold statement right there. Did you hear that, Devon? 49-month member. Put some respect on Zebec. Bam! Tell them. Did they not say they're about to launch a product with Ripple, RLUSD? I'm telling you guys, this is the last piece of the puzzle.
And of course, we've been in talks with Ripple for the past few months on a product launch, which we're working on with them as well. And
we're working on a product launch with Ripple, Devon and RG. Ripple, one drop with Monsoon.
More will be revealed on that when we are ready.
You better have your Zebec bag ready before more be revealed.
Okay, awesome. So we're you know,
we're building, sir.
We're down the line with a lot of that, and obviously,
yeah, we got a lot going on.
As you say, we're kind of the original payroll provider when it comes to stables. So yeah, really, really exciting.
Okay, so hold up. I think we would be the original provider of payroll, or as far as stable coins, because if you actually go to the partnership with Circle, who has USDC. Now, who else was paying out USDC before Zebec? I never thought about that before. Zebec is one of the original stablecoin providers through the Circle Alliance partnership. Give it to them. That's bigger than I thought.
Okay, awesome. So we're you know, we're down the line with a lot of that, and obviously, as you say, we're kind of the original payroll provider when it comes to stables. So yeah, really, really exciting. Great answer. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for that. What else we got here, Jetpack? Shout out to Jetpack. The future of money, Zebec Network. Right there. I'll speed this up. I know you guys got a lot to do today. Did you hit the weights today yet, Tony S? Coinbase back in Zebec. Let's go. Ask Tony S. I love that emoji. Oh, come on. Here it is. WorldPay expands platform offering. I'm going to have to hit this original article instead of going to the other one. I'm telling you, I read this morning already. Nabel name was in there. You guys know we've been down the rabbit hole in Nabel. He's the one that did the interview with what, maybe Circle Zebec Nabel. It's going to be the same one I just read? Can't be. It's got to be a different one. Oh, yeah, I know it. I know it. Bam, there it is, Nabel right there. Huh? Here we go. I told you guys I'm not here to play games. And no one. Why is this a different article, though? WorldPay expands platform offering to meet demand. But all I did was share the link to this other Brave browser. But the article came out different. I just want to see real quick why it was different. Is it a different article? Because when I was looking for Nabel's name in this first one, when I was reading it, it didn't pop out. But then when I clicked the link, his name was in there. So, just for people that was here when the stream first started. Okay. No wonder it's two different articles. It's two different articles. But why'd the article change? So let me see. WorldPay expands offering to meet demand. Okay. That's July 8th. And it's July 8th too, though. So what's going on here? Okay, so here's a big thing, guys. All Crypto for Life in the building with this super chat. Shout out to Crypto for Life. 68 Jay. What up, Jay? Much love, bro. 68 Crypto for Life. Shout out to Jay. Devon, 49-month member. T. Riley. Elron, Matic, Harmony, 1. Just to name a few 100K challenges that we crushed it on. Tell them. And T. Riley. CKJ and Zebec. You better get some respect. Okay. Shout out to 68. Much love, bro. WorldPay is expanding. WorldPay platform offering to meet the rising demand. Before I read this, and here's Nabel's name right here. Because meanwhile in payments, they recently spoke to Nabel. And that's the name I was looking for when I was reading it earlier. When I said, I just read this and Nabel's name was in there. He's a senior vice president, head of fintech growth and financial partnerships at WorldPay. So then if you go to that, let me go back to this to show you why Nabel is significant, and I'm going to show you guys, because I tie all this together in a pretty little bow for you. You might have to go down a little ways. Okay, WorldPay. See how that only got 3 likes right there? Nobody knows that this WorldPay is a big deal. Because trust me, they would automatically be all over this versus, okay. I'll show you what else I mean. Okay, so you got Payroll the Future, 55 likes, 3 likes on WorldPay. It's people they're not understanding what's going on. 84 likes on the price, so they like price action. But the thing is, to have price action, you got to have partnerships. You got to have real utility. So they must go together. Utility, price action. Crypto Crossroads said you called it. But I want to show you the Nabel thing. I'm rushing, speeding this up. 15 days, 2 new partnerships. XRZilla is the greatest asset ever created. Cash is trash, gold is old. See, we gotta go back a little ways, because once they see the WorldPay connection here, oh yeah, it's gonna load. Okay, Nabel, right there. What do you want to do, Tony? What do you want to do, Jay? Look, the future of payments, and this is a couple days ago when I was down the rabbit hole, right here. The future of money, WorldPay with Zebec, WorldPay, and I found this from 2024, and that's what Simon and COO was just talking about. A lot of people don't understand. We've been working with some of these partners for years, and people aren't going back far enough to really realize the partnerships. Welcoming our second guest on the Future of Money series, Ross Friedman, WorldPay. WorldPay is the largest global merchant. So then we got Ross Friedman, WorldPay. But then if you go down here, it's the Future of Money with Zebec. But then you go down here a little bit farther, and I tied this all together, the Future of Payments with Nabel and WorldPay. But then what's that with Jeremy Allure? Let's click on that real quick, because I want to show you Nabel's connection to Jeremy Allure, which also, if you're going to have Nabel on Circle, the Future of Payments with Nabel of WorldPay on Circle, come on, Zebec's a Circle Alliance member. Huh? Let's click on the video so you guys get a feel for Nabel. So the Future of Payments, Nabel, right here, WorldPay. And now you're seeing why this is a big deal today. Because this just came out July 8th, 2025. Worldpay expands to meet the finance demand. Yes, you damn right we're expanding. It's time. Meanwhile, in payments, they recently spoke to Nabil, the Senior Vice President, Head of FinTech Growth. We've been speaking to Nabil for quite some time. The newbies don't know, though.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Allaire, and this is The Money Movement. I'm here today in Miami at Bitcoin 2022, and
2022. No wonder Trudukel they don't know.
I'm very excited to be joined by...
I can't wait to meet Jeremy Allure. I got to touch that guy. I'm like, oh man, Jeremy Allure. I can't wait to meet him. Anybody watch Banking on Bitcoin with Jeremy Allure yet?
Nabil Manji.
Nabil Manji.
Head of Crypto and Web...
Head of Crypto. Okay, that's even better, Jerm.
3 at Worldpay and FCA.
Worldpay. Now Worldpay. Now y'all can go back and like the Worldpay article, because now you understand what's going on.
Company. I think I got that right.
Yep.
All right, awesome.
Oh, there goes Nabil, Jeremy Allure, and you see.
So good to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Jeremy. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. So we had some big news this week, which I'll come back to and we can talk about.
But actually, I want to show you one more thing, why this is even more significant. Because if you're on stage with Jeremy Allure, that means some big things are happening. As far as the USDC, the Zebec payroll of the future, which I don't really got to go back and show you guys all them connections again. I think you guys know that
we can talk about, but maybe
everybody knows Zebec is a Circle Alliance member. Here's Circle. Jeremy Allure is the founder of Circle.
Maybe we could just start. I'm always interested in people's own personal stories a little bit, their own personal journeys.
Sure.
You know.
Okay, I think he has a good personal story too. What's this right here? Worldpay proof of reserves. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Just take a minute for your own journey into crypto, kind of how and when you got involved, and then how did that kind of manifest into you playing this leadership role at Worldpay.
No, guys, this is amazing because, and this might be boring to some, but this is why we're on fire. This is why people don't really realize, or it takes real partnerships and real utility to get real gains. For example, back in the day, well, I'm not going to go into that aspect of it. Let's watch this.
And by the way, for other people too, maybe in that context also, not everyone knows Worldpay.
Yep.
A lot of people, if you're in the fintech industry,
they don't know Worldpay. They have no idea what Worldpay is, or they were like that article.
You obviously know Worldpay,
yep.
But
Worldpay is working with Circle. Worldpay is also working with Zebec. We're talking interoperability. And now that's why we're going to the House of the Lords in a couple days.
But to the broader audience.
To the broader audience, break it down for them, because the fudders don't know.
Sure, yeah. So my own story, I started my career in consulting and investing. And as I was finishing up my time in an investing role, I had a friend that approached me who had a friend that was one of the co-founders of MakerDAO. DAI stablecoin for those that are less familiar. And my friend that had been one of the co-founders of MakerDAO had, been in crypto since the early days, done incredibly well for himself, and wanted some help setting up an investment fund to invest, his proceeds back into the crypto ecosystem. And so they approached me and said, "Hey, Nabil, we know you have a background in investing. Do you want to help us set up a crypto investment fund?" And I said, "What is that?" But
now, if I want to hold on, I want to see one thing though, because I think we can now. Let me see one thing. Let me just pull his name out real quick. Nabil. Okay, Nabil. Nabil and Zebec. Nabil. Oh, that didn't come out right. Zebec. That's probably gonna be the Worldpay, the other Worldpay guy, but this one. Okay, we got a lot of Zebecers now. A lot of Zebecers. All right, I'm not gonna go that avenue. I will show you this though. Okay, so running global crypto exchange with Nabil, the money movement, Jeremy Allure. Is that a completely different one? Yeah, this is actually a completely different one. But really, the thing is, the money movement. So you got Nabil from Worldpay, money movement, which I'm very tired. It's all together right now. It's loading. Oh, for real, Bug the Bull. I know I was kind of thinking about that. I was like, man, I feel kind of bad for maybe like people that's maybe not a member to the channel, because I did put up like some member videos and stuff, and I've been deep down the rabbit hole in the member videos, and I don't know, it's kind of like a tight position because I kind of wanted to add more value for the members, and so that was kind of like an idea. But at the same time, I feel for maybe like non-members. And maybe people like are not members not because they don't want to be a member. Maybe somebody like just can't afford to be a member. But I think the membership's like what, $2, $5, something like that. It's like super cheap. You know, there is like different levels of memberships, but I'm gonna put some more thought to that as far as the non-members. Actually, this is a non-member live stream. So non-member live stream. So the money movement with Jeremy Allure. We got Worldpay on there, of course. And, you know, of course, we can find ZBCN on here. Of course, we're going to find the founder of ZBCN, who actually also did an interview with Jeremy Allure. Because I just want to show you guys how big this is. Which you guys seen that. If you go back to my main video on my YouTube channel, it's that video. There goes Nabil right there again. Jeremy Allure. Man, I might have to say what? Money movement and ZBCN. Money movement with Jeremy Allure. Because it could be like way down. Money movement, Jeremy Allure, and ZBCN. Where's that video? Oh, come on now, don't do that to me. Come on, that's like, come on. We've seen that video like multiple times. And I'm just noticing like different videos I've never seen before. Hold on. Introducing Circle Payments Network, a new era 8 days ago. This is a new video. Introducing Circle Payment Network. I gotta watch this after the stream. You guys seen the main video with the founder of ZBCN and Jeremy Allure. I showed that a million times. I don't think we have to like actually find it right now. Because actually, if I go to my main channel, it's gonna be... Really, I think I should just tell you, because ZBCN. ZBCN. Most know that Jeremy Allure interviewed the founder of ZBCN. I don't think I really have to show you. ZBCN, Circle. ZBCN Circle Partnership. Maybe it'll come up easily on the interview find here. Circle Alliance Director is Zebec Network. Zebec is pioneering decentralized infrastructure. Zebec Network jumping after Circle Alliance program. So May 3rd. Why just May 3rd though? From 2025, because they were a Circle Alliance partner years ago. Zebec Network bolsters real world finance with Circle. I think we could show that one, but I want to show the images because I want you guys to see the image of Jeremy Allure and the founder of ZBCN together. That's the one that I'm like looking for to tie it all together. For the Worldpay, Circle, Jeremy Allure. And it's going to be, I guess I could have said ZBCN founder. And it still didn't come up. Like, what the hell? Oh, here it is right here. There's a founder Q&A with Sam Tilapia, and he's the founder of ZBCN, but this is on Circle's page. So I'll click on that just to show you. That's what I was mainly looking for. Somebody said shut up and buy more, because then you got Circle Alliance. Oh, that was actually a really good picture. Where'd that go? Founder Q&A Sam T of ZBCN Circle Ventures right there. And there's actually a video from Circle too, which I'll bring that up tomorrow. I'm not going to go any deeper on this aspect, but I just want to tie Circle, Worldpay together, and the founder to show you that these in Circle Ventures, Coinbase Ventures, ZBCN right there. Like, come on, it doesn't get no bigger than that. It doesn't get no bigger than that. And that brings me back to this. The $1 billion partnership, ZBCN and Stellar. You got that right. And that brings me back to this, which we just kind of read, but I'm going to give you a little bit more of it. Oh, T. Riley, newest member to the channel. T. Riley, thank you for your membership, sir. I really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, memberships help out in a big way as far as continuing to keep Bullzilla down the rabbit hole, because I'm telling you, there's a few more hidden gems we're probably going to move into shortly. I know I've been beating the drum big time on ZBCN, but As far as like, there's other hidden gems like Pay, Stellar, like Pay, which runs on Stellar AFR, and Devon dropped some information on our Telegram about that. But there's like a bunch of hidden gems. My main goal for this channel is to find double zero assets that we can buy 100K for 100, where you can spend $100 and really crush it. Like we just did with Zebec, it was $78 per 100K. It shot straight to $700 right before Vegas. Or you could have got $1 million Zebec for 700, and that shot to 7,000. So what will Pay do? Other hidden gems on Stellar. There's a bunch of hidden gems on XRPL. So I'll be down the rabbit hole consecutively, constantly. Thanks to the members. Thanks to all the members. And okay, I want to look up AFR. I think AFR still has double zeros, right? Alchemy Pay, don't sleep on Alchemy Pay. AFR is going to be Afram, which is a hidden gem that's built on Stellar. But what's most interesting is the double zero aspect of it. Because I like to find assets with double zeros. Look at that, Afram Pay rate. Triple zeros. Oh, that's beautiful. That's even better. So let me write that down for tomorrow. So, and this will be live. We'll talk about this live. But I might make a member video. So AFR is what, 3 zeros? Yeah. Money sign 0.0006. So that's $59 per 100K on Afram Pay right now. That's not bad at all. I'll let you guys know. Damn, what was that? 4 zeros recently? Okay, now it's still 3 zeros. What about, let's go to what, the monthly? I'm kind of curious what Afram is doing. This is a hidden gem on Stellar that we kind of checked out back in the day. There's another hidden gem on Stellar. What's it called? Aquarius? Aquapay? Something like that. Okay, 3 zeros and a 4. It was $48 per 100K. Go to the yearly. Good God, you might get it for free. Okay, so 3 zeros and a 5 is pretty much the bottom, I believe. Actually not yet. 3 zeros and a 4. I mean, I don't think it could go no lower than that. It could go lower than that. Anyway, guys, we'll come back to you tomorrow on Afram Pay for sure. T. Riley, thank you big time for your membership. What up, Mr. Zam, True Ducal? Thank you guys for your memberships to the channel. It helps out in a big way. Actually, I'm going to review the memberships. And did we do a July giveaway for the members? I don't think we did a July giveaway yet. I think we owe Big Rocket $1 million XPF. Big Rocket, I got you. You know what, we're going to do a member giveaway tomorrow. Huh? That'll build suspense for it. Member giveaway tomorrow morning's live stream. Member giveaway. See? I'll try to provide for the members. Member giveaway tomorrow at 1. That'll give you a chance to become a member today. So T. Riley, you might be in there. I think I got you anyway, T. Riley. Since you're the newest member. Let me write T. Riley's name down. T. Riley. And, oh man, this thing is moving like all slow now. Man, come on. Yeah, AFR, Afram Pay. Oh, Nick, James, SHX. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I started thinking about that last night too. I started feeling kind of bad because for some reason, when I find a new asset, I really beat the drum hard on it. And then I kind of like neglect our other hidden gems like SHX or, I mean, there's a bunch of hidden gems. Maybe we should go to the prices real quick. Oh, that's right. Prices make extreme drop. SHX, which is Stronghold Pay. I crushed it on this one too, as far as the challenge on this one. I actually issued a 200K SHX challenge for 100. And it rocketed to 1,500. Right now it's still 1,100, so that's not bad. This was 200K for 100. SHX